Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Powa Howa.
Yay, come on in, stay a while. Happy days are here again. The sky above is clear again. Happy days, happy times, happy days are here again. Yellow again, everybody. Randy Hell's ready to go with the Power Hour. Thrilled to death, fired up. I am happy. I am thrilled because we're bringing some classic Memphis wrestling. We're bringing a night to remember to good old Jackson, Tennessee. Fired up. We'll talk about that later. Later on in the second half of the show, our regular routine as Adam Dunn is here producing, and Adam will show a great Power Pro show. I think you will enjoy it. The MCW invasion of Power Pro continues. We'll watch that a little later. But we have a guest today. We have somebody being our friend. We have somebody that I'm fixing to make a hot tag. But before I do, I want to say hello to Billy watching on YouTube. I want to say hello to Hood. He's in the house. We have people twitching. We have people Facebooking. We have people YouTubing. And man, I am fired up wearing my beautiful Arkansas State University, the Red Wolves. It was the Arkansas State Indians when I was back there in the good old days. But we're fired up. A release, a live advance tickets for a night to remember the 2024 Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. We will do that where you can go buy your ticket now. All the tickets, especially the VIP tickets, I guarantee you it will go quick. So you need to get on the phone. You need to get on your computer, get on your iPad, get on whatever you get on to do this, the laptop, all this modern technology. And you, when we prompt you after a countdown, you need to click on the link and by God go and check it out because tickets to a night to remember will be on sale. But first things first, I got to bring in a guy I've known for many years. I knew him way back around when he was a right-hand man and a fantastic assistant and a co-helper and a co-runner and did the great. He was absolutely the guy Burt Prentice couldn't do without. I want to bring in our guest. We can't do without him. My guy, the great Terry Golden couldn't do without him. I can't do without him. He's doing a great job. And obviously I got to, because I don't want anybody mad, Kevin Lawler's doing a great job, a fantastic job. Talked to him at 4 o'clock this morning. Talked to KC at 4 o'clock tonight. KC Gold is in the house for the first freaking time ever on the Power Hour. He was too young to be in the Power Hour before. KC of Tennessee Championship Wrestling to get the official introductions in the right way. Thanks for being a part of the Power Hour here tonight.
Well, Randy, I appreciate you having me in. It's a privilege to come on and talk about this big event we've got coming to Jackson, Tennessee. And you said it earlier. I came up through the ranks of working for Burt Prentice, and I did a little bit of everything from production to mainly doing the ring, and refereed a little bit here and there. But it was always fun trying to get those events and shows going with Burt, and this is the same thing.
All right, man. You ain't seen nothing yet, Jackson, Tennessee. I can promise you. Now, let's track back. Of course, Buddy Wayne, well, way back in the day, Bill Warren was the promoter in Jackson, Tennessee. Buddy Wayne for years, Eddie Marlin for years. Then for a lot of times, a lot of great events in Jackson, Tennessee at the Olman Arena. I want to make sure that people understand, and we'll really absolutely drill it in their head. It's on Highland. It's the Picture Perfect Event Center there in Jackson, Tennessee. Don't go to the Oman Arena. I'm going to ask Terry if he can find somebody to sit in the parking lot if they just actually go to that building. But it's a great event. So Bert ran USA Wrestling. We, in one of his last events there, me and Kevin Lawler inducted Bert Brennan. You were there, Kenny.
I
That
was.
meant a lot to him, I think. Inducted him into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. That was close to the end of his life, and we're so glad. Don't put things off, people. Don't put things off.
No.
And we were able to do this. Then wrestling went dark a little bit, but not too long. You opened up TCW Wrestling, and we'll put up that logo. He's already, just like Kevin, he's already griping about the fact that I used the old logo. He could have, of course, if he wanted me to put him over and put TCW over, he could have sent me a freaking modern damn graphic. But
I
anyway,
think I think
it's a
our friend
great.
Terry sent you the wrong one.
Terry didn't send me nothing. I just did a Google search.
I understand.
Oh, I
Well,
knew. No, Terry didn't send it to me. So don't blame him.
I gotta blame
Don't
I gotta
do
blame
that right
something on
now.
Terry. I
Do
gotta
what?
blame something on Terry. But no, that's true. When Bert passed away, he kind of split the territory that he had between me and a couple of other guys. And um, about 6 weeks after Bert's passing, his sister closed USA Championship Wrestling down, and I started TCW the very next week. So we ran, and we just started in Dixon, Tennessee, and we've been running from Dixon all the way down to Selma.
This
And
event, and because you were familiar with it and Terry's familiar with you, you have run how many events at the Picture Perfect
this
venue?
this will this will actually be our third event there this year. Um, but we when Oman, so to tell the story of Oman real quick, Oman got sold from the city to the school system, and they were doing some remodeling, so they have shut Oman down completely. It is completely shut down. It's fenced off. You can't even get into the lot. Um, so we had to go find another venue. We searched high and low trying to find one. We finally found this venue here at Picture Perfect Event Center. We've had some great crowds over there, some for Tennessee Championship Wrestling, and we've got another event coming later in the year that it's our what we call our Tennessee Homecoming Show. It's another one of Bert's shows that he used to love to do at Thanksgiving. So we've got that coming up in November. But in this arena, in this venue, it's it's a great place to be. I'll tell you, Randy, if you know anything about Jackson, it is right off of exit 82. You get off, and there's the very first cross street is where it's at. It's right there off of exit 82, coming on I-40. Either way you come, you just get off on exit 82 and go south. And when you get to the first major intersection, it's right there on top of the hill on the left.
That'll be great. Easy to find. Can't wait.
Easy access. Easy access. You don't have to go through downtown.
Easy to get there for sure, Adam. If you put the Night to Remember graphic up there, and I'll do my Lance Russell, Dave Brown, Corey Macklin, David Jett impersonation, and I will run over some information for this great event that I'm so excited about. So as soon as Adam puts it up there, and it is up there, and we'll get to how you buy tickets in just a few minutes. I'm so excited to announce that coming up on September the 21st, 2024, that's coming up next month, people. It is Night to Remember at the Picture Perfect Event Center at 2310 North Highland, Suite B in Jackson, Tennessee. Now, ticket prices are for a VIP ticket is $75. The ticket price is right under that is $65. The VIP ticket, the premium is front row, and then the secondary is for the second row. So we have $75 tickets. They'll go quick. We have a limited numbers. No, listen, KC, what you get. No wait in line for the meet and greets or the concession stand. The VIP ticket premium will include everything: the Hall of Fame, the Lawler Dundee, the rivalry for the ages. I'm so excited. I'm about to cough. I'm about to choke. I'm so fired up here today. It'll get you into the meet and greet and the Q&A. The second tier is the $65 ticket. That will be second row. That'll get you into everything. 45 gets you into everything. It'll be first come, first served seating, get you everything except those first two rows, and you have to stay in line for the meet and greet. Now, the meet and greet will start at 3:30. So many people there, without a doubt, be so exciting with just a fantastic list of talent. The 2024 Hall of Fame class, and Adam just put them up there. The Hall of Fame class of 2024. I'll say one, and Casey, if you're still in the house after I say one and he switched to the next, we'll alternate back and forth announcing this thing. We will do Lance Russell. We'll get Dave Brown as Amy is coming from Little Rock, Arkansas. I can tell already everybody's fired up and inducted into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame on September the 21st. Rick Morton, Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, even further than that, you got the boy from New York City being inducted into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. Handsome Jimmy Valiant goes in to the class of 2024.
Came rolling into Memphis, TWA. Tell all the ladies, the pretty ladies and the ugly ladies too. Handsome Jimmy's on the way. He already's gonna fly Grandma Valiant in with the biscuits and gravy. It'll be a whole time, a great time. Handsome Jimmy. Next slide. Man, the person of the USWA people and the Power Pro Wrestling people, without a doubt, and I love them all, or at least I love most of them. They'll know my nose is growing like Pinocchio if I'm saying there's every single person that ever worked with me or for me that I like or they like me would be a lie. But a person that does like me and a person I love him, without a doubt, unique. He debuted in 1993. Inducted very deservingly, and I'm fired up. I'm excited. The Spellbinder, Del Rios, he'll be at the meet and greet. He will be at the Hall of Fame. He will shake your hand, might do a magic trick for you. He will be so fired up. Now, I won't tell you how old he is. I meant to ask him, but didn't. And I'm not going to even try to guess, but he looks like $1 million stinking dollars. I mean, he looks fantastic. He is great, heavily involved in his church. He's heavily involved in his business. He has not overdone it and made 1 million appearances. This is unique. People in the chat is so excited and is so fired up. Dave Channel says, wow, the Spellbinder. All you have to do is come to Jackson, Tennessee on September the 21st and see the Spellbinder. Next slide, and here's Kenny.
Oh my gosh, Randy, this is it's gonna get dirty on September the 21st because the Dirty White Boy is gonna make his way to Jackson, Tennessee, to be inducted into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. The Dirty White Boy, Tony Anthony, making his way to Jackson, Tennessee.
All right, getting in the car and driving from East Tennessee, causing all kinds of trouble on that trip. And we will see the Dirty White Boy, Tony Anthony. Adam remembers him in the USWA days and the Power Pro days. I love me some White Boy, and he is coming. Next slide. Hey, I am excited about this because I'm excited that at this event, the 2024, the two top wrestling trainers in the business will be there. This guy started his wrestling career in 1979. He's from Jackson, Tennessee. It's the Nightmare, Danny Davis. He will be in Jackson. He lives in Florida now. He'll make the trip. Nightmare Danny Davis, 2024 class of the Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's going to be a show, Randy Hales, because making his way to Jackson, Tennessee, one half of Men on a Mission, being inducted into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, Sir Mo is going to be there in Jackson, Tennessee on September the 24th. September the 21st, and that's going to be a huge night and a big induction for Sir Mo.
Certainly is, and Kenny's so excited. KC is so excited. He's been saying that it was the 17th. He was saying that it was the 21st. He was saying it was the 29th. He was saying it was September 437. He's all excited. He knows the date for sure. Absolutely. Of course, Sir Mo going in, and Babel already a member of the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. Thomas is fired up about the Spellbinder coming in. Frank Seaton, the fellow JHS Hurricane, is in the house. Sir Mo. And next. Excited about this. I've been probably accused of protecting these guys. I was accused that they were Randy's boys, but I knew talent. And what got me over the top successfully in my first booking run was the push of PG-13 and the Smoky Mountain USWA feud. It is my honor that both guys will be here. It is my honor that Jamie Dundee, JC Ice, and Wolfie D, new members of the class of 2024 of the Memphis Hall of Fame, man, PG-13 in his house.
Oh, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. Oh, Adam, I am so glad that you put this up here for me, because I'll tell you something. You can't find a better guy to train the young wrestlers than this guy right here. He has been a friend of mine for the last several years. He is as deserving as anybody to be in the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, and that is my friend, Dr. Tom Pritchard, will be here on September the 21st, and that's a big deal. Dr. Tom Pritchard going into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. Very well deserved.
Love me some Tom Pritchard. Love me some Doc. I could tell you we would used to meet at the Exxon in Nashville before we went to Louisville, and I won't tell you what we've been doing. Next. Hey, a co-host of the Tuesday night Talking Memphis Wrestling. Adam, click your microphone on and your profile on where you can talk and give. Tell me the great career of Michael St. John. About 45 seconds.
Oh yeah, Michael St. John. Most people in the Memphis market, of course, will know Michael from when he did the USWA show in the early '90s, and then again towards the end in '97. Michael did a lot of stuff for USWA in Dallas and was on the local Dallas station as well as on ESPN. At that time, USWA Wrestling was on ESPN every weekday at 4 o'clock. Imagine that. And Michael St. John was the host of that. And of course, who can forget the Kamala video and the Hulk Hogan video, both of those voiced by Michael St. John. He's had a wonderful, legendary radio broadcasting career and was on Memphis Wrestling for quite some time. And he's joining Dave and Corey and Lance and going into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. Couldn't be prouder of Michael St. John.
I couldn't either. And let's don't go to the next slide because we have breaking news, because apparently it went live before our countdown, but that's okay. Let's take that off and get me and Casey on the screen right now, because go ahead and put Amy's comment up there, the very last comment we got. And I'm so thrilled. Amy, where are you coming from? And you see Casey, what she says, she just bought her VIP platinum tickets, and I think that's who said she was coming to Little Rock. I'm not from Little Rock. I'm not positive. So Amy, if you could write a comment right there and let us know where you're coming from. But how about that? On this show, Amy's the first one that did the deal. Aren't you fired up and thrilled to death?
Man, look, those tickets are they're limited, but for everything you get the Hall of Fame, you get the meet and greet, you get no wait for the concession stand, for the autograph table, the whole bit, and you're on the front row for the Hall of Fame ceremony. That's
Hey, Amy is from Little Rock. Appreciate it. Also, Thomas. Thomas, tell us where you are from, and you, Thomas, has. I forget what you say. Thomas got his first row VIP. Folks, this is going to go quick. Adam, stand by because we are going to do that countdown. And even though they figured out it's already live, we had this plan, this bit planned, and we're going to do it by God. So we're going to do about a 30-second. So our microphones will go dead during this thing. Adam might will have some kind of graphic that can show up there. As we're going, I don't know if it can or not, but we're going to do a little breakaway and come back with this big announcement. And we go. Let me tell you that BC Collins is coming. My friend from North Carolina, Thomas is in Trenton. Somebody from East Tennessee planning to come. Somebody in Little Rock. Now, here is your opportunity. Your opportunity right now. The QR code is on the screen right now. All you have to do with your camera is take a picture of it, and that will take you live, as live can be, as you can go to the Eventbrite website and you can go directly and start looking at it and get your tickets to this event. Also, on Facebook, on YouTube, on the other social media, I have several times I've posted the link. If you can't scan that thing, if you have trouble scanning it, in the comments section. And also, Adam, I believe you said you can go to the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame.com, and he's posting that up there, and I'll let you just walk through that graphic real quick, Adam.
Yeah, folks, if you go to the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame webpage, memphiswrestlinghalloffame.com, you can see the webpage here on the screen now. You can click on the Eventbrite link and you can purchase your tickets to this event. So you can scan that QR code, or you can go to memphiswrestlinghalloffame.com. Tickets are now live there through the website and through the QR code. There will also be a QR code on the posters as well. Any of those you can get there. You can search for the event on Eventbrite. But aside from just being able to scan the QR code, the easiest place to go get it, memphiswrestlinghalloffame.com, Randy.
All right, excited about it as we have so much to cover before we go in. There will be wrestling, by God, on this show today, watching the Power Hour, and we're ready to go to the next graphic of the Hall of Fame, and we'll run through these pretty quick. Great names so far. My turn or your turn, Casey?
I think it's really my turn because Adam took it the last time. But I will say this. You couldn't ask for any better on this one, and that is from Jackson, now from Jackson, Tennessee, and representing KAW, and that is Terry Golden, going into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame and he's representing KAW, I guess, Randy. But I also think he'd be representing Memphis Championship Wrestling (MCW) as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I've inducted a lot of people in the Hall of Fame. Got more emotion when I did it live. I don't know if you were watching the show that night. Were you watching it when I inducted Terry on my show?
I was. I actually was.
People don't believe this. He didn't know that was coming
I
at all. He
I
did
know.
not know it was coming. Nobody did. Nobody did. And I just think that the passion that we've been talking since April, the passion he had, nobody's more deserving than Terry Golden. Nobody, nobody at all. Put the event poster back up. No, I don't want you to do that. Put the Lawler Dundee rivalry because this has got lost in the shuffle. This is what I'm certainly excited about the Hall of Fame. The greatest wrestling match I ever saw in my life was June the 6th, 1983. Loser Leave Town, Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee. Their rivalry started in 1977 on July the 1st, went through October. There was cage matches, there were hair matches, manager hair matches. There was all kinds of things going on, including Bill Dundee losing his hair, then his wife losing his hair. The rivalry from the ages, the best wrestling feud in my mind ever in the business. A rivalry through the ages. We're going to get up on the stage. The people that are there as part of the Hall of Fame, the other great talent that is going to be there. People will be up there. This will be what I think will be just a fantastic segment, just a super segment. Lawler and Dundee together in Jackson, Tennessee. That will be, and they have sold out the Jackson Oman Arena, but they will be at the event center, Picture Perfect Event Center, and I'm really excited about it. We're going to do special stuff, and I have a lot of surprises up my sleeve. Are you excited about that, Casey?
I am excited. Let me tell you, Randy. I as a young fan, grew up with that feud, and with Jerry the King Lawler, Bill Superstar Dundee battling. You were talking about hair matches, but they had matches for cars. They had matches that involved uh, parking lot brawls and busting out windshields on Cadillacs. It was
And
all.
Loser Leave Towns. That match that I'm on from June the 6th, 83, the best match I ever saw, Loser Leave Town. Dundee came back a year later and beat Lawler, and Lawler was out. That led to the last sellout ever at the Mid-South Coliseum. Folks,
I mean,
you can get your tickets now. The QR code is on there in the comment section. I will copy and paste real quick in the comment section. If you want to click the links there, you can do it. It's easy. We'll have the event poster up there one more time. The meet and greet, and also part of the ceremonies, you will, besides seeing all the great names, the 10 names we're putting into the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, you will also see this night in, besides all the Hall of Famers will be in the meet and greet, you will also get a chance to see Tommy Wildfire Rich, Dangerous Doug Gilbert, the Birdman, Coco Beware, downtown good looking Bruno, a current resident of Jackson, Tennessee, Carl Fergie. You will see referee and current Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame member Jerry Calhoun in the house. Pat Rose, team with Tom Pritchard back in the day. They caused all kinds of trouble. Pat will be there from Chattanooga, Tennessee. His bringing his son, Camden, a country music recording artist, and by goodness, he is going to sing the national anthem. So that's your building, KC. So you need to make sure they will to know that there's going to be a musical performance there. Of course, Lawler and Dundee will be in the meet and greet. Kerry Morton, Ricky Morton's son, in the meet and greet. My friend L.T. Falk in the house. Tony Falk, the legend from Paducah, Kentucky, in the house. Shane Russell, the son of Lance, he will have a table. And remind me, Casey, later to talk about all the super vendors we'll have there. There'll be plenty of merch for sale there. Mark James will be there. So many more. We'll talk about that later. Shane there. Shane and Brandon Baxter will host the Lawler Dundee Tribute and the Hall of Fame for the live audience. Excited about that. And expect trouble when Reggie B. Fine is in the house. Reggie in the
Every
house.
time.
Yeah,
Every time there's trouble.
you have to have your hand on the mute button when he has a microphone. From Power Pro Wrestling, Brandon Baxter, Derek King, Lance Jade, me, Kid Wicked, Mo James, my bodyguard. We may have, certainly, Bulldog Reigns might come. Trying to find Ollie and so many more. From the KA, oh, I forgot, Alan Still will be there. Blade will be there. Referee William Gibson. Referee Bill Rush, CB Wyatt. We're looking for Julie Yates. Hopefully, easy money. You know what that means, KC? We had a freaking wild and woolly affair, and she accused me of having her baby, and it was a fraud. She tried to steal my company. Easy Money is hoping to be there again. Bulldog Reigns hoping to be there. Have you heard any names? And we'll put the KAW poster up there. Have you heard any names, KC, of who's going to be there from KAW?
As a matter of fact, of course, I know that Terry Golden will be there. I haven't talked to Terry, so I don't know of any of them. But it looks like on this list, there's probably and I can't see it from there, so I'm gonna have kind of like you, I might have to put my glasses on. But I want to say that I'm figuring the Littles are going to be there. I would just about bet you that Motley Cruz is going to be there.
Bull Payne?
I'm not sure about Bull. Danny B, Chris Rocker.
Bull is
so
on the
there.
poster. I think there will be a ton of them. I'm excited about that to give them the recognition. And when we call out one by one, David Jett, that's where I was going at him. David Jett will have the microphone. This will be after the Lawler Dundee ceremony and before the Hall of Fame. Then he will call out the roster of KW, MCW, and David Jett will handle that for sure. Terry Golden, let's put that up on the screen right now. As Terry Golden says, everyone on the poster will be there. So put your glasses on, and if you can grab them real quick and read these names. Lady Vixen will be there. Reggie will be there. PG will be there. Danny B will be there. The Hellraiser will be there. Bull Payne will be there. Alcoholic will be there. Who else?
Oh, you're looking at, of course, the Fabulous Rocker, David Jett, Hollywood Little, Ronnie the Penguin. I don't even want to know. Alki, Danny B, Bull Payne, Todd Morton, Hellraiser, Sam Dollar, Lady Vixen. I mean,
Motley Cruz.
Motley Cruz. I'm just trying to scroll through them here as we go. I mean, that's a good list of the guys from KAW right there. And Izzy High and Dr. Bud Ganja. They're collectively known, Randy, as Weed.
Oh my God. Man. All right. Hey, at 7 o'clock, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and the well, at first at 7 o'clock we'll go with the national anthem with
Yes.
Camden Smith, Pat Rhodes' son, and then we will start with the tribute, the rivalry for the ages, Lawler and Dundee, and then the 2024 class of the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, all at the Picture Perfect Event Center, Jackson, Tennessee. You see the sponsors, and Kenny, I will let you read the sponsor. Certainly, the Dirty White Boy will be there. He will be inducted, Dave's channel, into the Hall of Fame, and he will certainly be there in the meet and greet as KC will read the sponsors.
And we've got we've got to say a special thank you to these sponsors. We're forever thankful to them. We've got Budweiser, Thomas Media, WBBJ, Pro Shingle, Slide and Ride Rodeo, Fortune Financial Lending, Bourbon and Barley, News Talk 96.5 FM, and the law offices of Marcus A. Lipham. All good sponsors, and they have looked forward to this as well. I know there's some guys out there in these sponsors that they're looking, and matter of fact, they're probably buying tickets right now because, Randy, the tickets just went on sale like 6 minutes ago, right?
Absolutely, and several people, one from Little Rock, some people from everywhere. We appreciate the sponsors and all the group, and this event will be great. And folks, you can get your tickets now, the VIP Platinum, and that is your best choice. That will get you right on the front row, people, and that will get you right front and center for not only the rivalry of the lifetime, Lawler and Dundee on stage. We will also have the complete 2024 Hall of Fame. And Judy May says Andrew and I bought our tickets for the Hall of Fame ceremony and the Q&A. So that's absolutely fantastic. Folks, you need to scan that QR code right now that is on the screen. You can go to Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame.com. You can go to the Randy Hales Facebook page. You can go to Randy Hales Memphis Wrestling.com. Man, right now, all you have to do is the link in the comments. I put a link you can do, or you can scan that QR code. And also, again, you can go to the official Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame and all the information there. We're fired up. You gotta get up. I'm telling you, people, I'm not being a hype man. I am being a hype man, but it's not a phony hype time. This is a night to remember. Happy days are here again. The sky above is clear again. Happy times, happy days. Now that's better than what I used to do, KC, on the road when I would go from Memphis to Louisville to Evansville to Lexington, all over the place. You know what song I was singing?
Happy
You know
days are
what
here
song
again.
I was singing, I gotta get drunk and can I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend my money calling other people honey and wind up singing the blues, spend my whole paycheck on some old wreck. And brother, I've been with a lot. Anyway, I gotta get drunk and I sure do dread it. Well, I quit drinking in 1995, so I won't be doing that. But folks, the point is, these tickets are going quick. Going quick. I'm sure Terry Golden is at home. I'm sure he's monitoring the deal, the right light, or who's doing our tickets?
I
KC.
am. That would be
No, what's the name of that company?
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite. That's what I said. Anyway,
Eventbrite.
I'm excited. I'm fired up. You need to
They,
click on the link that I have just put the comment for about the 50th time in the comment section. You need to scan the QR code. You need to go to the Randy Hills Facebook. You need to go to RandyHillsMemphisWrestling.com, and a great way and a link directly to buy tickets is the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame.com. We're all over the place. We're crashing the town. We're tearing it up. Terry and you and everybody else know security has to be there. You get Lawler and Dundee in the building together, even at their stage. They don't like each other. They
Well,
know PG-13 and rock and roll don't like each other. Rich and Gilbert don't like PG. PG don't like Rich and Gilbert. Danny Davis and Coco Ware. They've had all kinds of things. There's talent out the ass, people. This is a night to remember. This don't happen much. This is very affordable, but I'm preaching to you. I'm hyping at you because I know, especially the great seats that get you to everything and get you right front and center, man, that's the VIP Premium Platinum. You need to go right now to that site. This thing's loaded. I think we've hyped it up. I think we've talked about it. I think we've told everything there is to know about it, and we have a month. We'll have you back again. KZ, certainly we'll have you back again, no doubt about it. But
well, I just going to tell you when the people when you go click on that when you click on that QR code or you go to the link there, it takes you straight to Eventbrite. You have to sign up, set up an account, or whatever you have to do. You can go right there, buy your tickets. They come right to me. They'll be on will call. All you have to do is show up to the door, and we'll have them right there for you. No questions asked. We'll have your name right there on the envelope. Everybody's got them, and I'm telling you, the VIP front row, they're going to have a lanyard with it says Express Pass. They get to skip the line, so there's no wait. No wait.
concession stand line too.
Concession stand line for the meet and greet autographs for the whole thing. No wait in line.
Now,
That's
let me tell you this. We have all kinds of vendor tables. Shane Russell, this is very rare. You got to pick you one up. And actually, I'm going to throw the show over to KC in just a second. I'm going to go change shirts. I'm so excited I can't hardly wait. Mark James with Mark James Books will be here. The Gene Jackson, the host of Doug Gilbert's new podcast, will be in the house. Darian Milton from Jonesboro. I'm missing people. If anybody's bringing a vendor table or need one, call me. My buddy Scott Art, and we'll go ahead. Scott did the great art of the Lawler Dundee rivalry, and we will put that up there right now. Scott's art did a great job. He's welcome. He's got great comic books and a great stuff, and I'm going to see if I have it where I can grab it. And I don't think I do, but we have that up there. Scott's art will be there. So many vendors. David Milliken will be there with the Power Pro belt, or we'll send it with Mark James. All kinds of vendors will be in the house. If anybody has talked to me, all you have to do, and Adam, if you put this up there real quick, my email address, you email me and I'll write you down. And the price is at Randy Hills, or my email is randybittenhills@gmail.com. $75 for a table, and there'll be all kinds of great. This is heaven for wrestling fans. Take me off the air, and now you're going stuck as the on-camera single guy. Talk about the vendors, talk about the concessions, talk about the after party. Give me about 2 minutes to go into the other side of the castle, and I'll change clothes.
uh-oh. So Randy's going to leave me here to host the podcast, and I'm telling you, folks, this is going to be a night. Adam, if you would throw that poster back up there, the main poster, one more time, if you can. And that is right there on the bottom. You see it. There's a big QR code. Take your phone out, scan that. It'll take you right to the Eventbrite page. You can see all the different things that you've got in the ticket categories. You've got platinum VIP tickets that get you front row. It gets you access to everything, as well as an express pass that takes you to no wait in line. You can skip the line, and so you've got that on the platinum VIP, the gold VIP. You get everything in the platinum VIP except you're sitting in the second row and you don't have the express pass. And then you've got our just general seating, first come first serve seating. Those are $45 a piece. First come first serve. There's no reserve seats for the general admission. Um, there are reserve seats for the platinum and the gold. So, and then you also have individual tickets for either the Hall of Fame or the meet and greet. But this thing is going to be a huge night with all these inductees: the Rock and Roll Express, Dirty White Boy, Dr. Tom Pritchard, Danny Davis, Sir Mo, Handsome Jimmy Valiant, and the list goes on and on and on. Terry Golden, it goes on. All of this sponsored by our friends at Pro Shingle, Budweiser, Thomas Media, WBBJ, Slide and Ride Rodeo, Fortune Financial Lending, Bourbon and Barley, News Talk 96.5 FM, and the law offices of Marcus A. Lipham. And I don't know if Randy's got his clothes on. Randy's got his clothes on. Okay. And so, look, I was worried when he came back the first time. I wasn't real sure, if you got your shirt on there or not, Randy.
Hey, I got the shirt on. I am fired up. Mark James has all kinds of stuff. He has, and I spent $300 at one show he's at. This great poster on the wall, Waller and Dusty Roads. This poster over here, Fabulous Ones, Rock and Roll Express, Bonquico against Waller, all kinds of stuff. We have classic Memphis things, the Mark James table. It will be there. So many vendors. RandyBettenHouse@gmail.com if you want to get into that deal for sure. It will, as PJ says, what a event. And right now, this has never been done in the Memphis, Jackson, Nashville area ever. As Shane Russell says, hey, Randy and KC, really getting pumped. And you will be there, Shane Russell, co-hosting the Lawler Dundee and the Hall of Fame. But Shane will have a table there. It's never been ever. I got one, my friend Shane, the son of Lance, he gave me one. He will have them. Never been done here before, and I'll stand up. Is this not beautiful, KC? How many of these? How many of these will you buy? We need anybody's gonna buy them. Tell Shane, because Shane's gonna have to reorder again. How about this shirt, KC? On sale. This is a wrestling friends fans' dream. There is no doubt about it. This great shirt. What do you think?
I'm going to say I'm going to probably need 3 of those to start with. But Shane, you might want to order like extras because you're coming to Jackson, Tennessee. Jackson, Tennessee. That's where Lance started at. Was in Jackson.
Channel 7 television.
Exactly. So that's where Lance started. So you're coming to Jackson, Tennessee. You better bring a ton of those shirts, Shane, because I have a feeling there's going to be a whole bunch of them get sold that night.
It will be fantastic. KC, we have the Power Hour. This is the longest we've ever gone. The show's an hour long, and we've gone 48 minutes because we were fired up, you were fired up, the fans were fired up, everybody's so fired up. Happy days are here again. The sky above is clear again. Happy days, happy times, happy days are here again. Hey, we are fired up about this event, and for tomorrow night, Talking Memphis Wrestling, the Spellbinder, a new inductee in the Hall of Fame, will be in the house. As Shane says, Jackson, Tennessee means a lot to the Russell family, and the Russells mean a lot to us. Tomorrow night, Talking Memphis Wrestling, the Power Hour watch along coming up in a few minutes. KC, you did a great job. I'd like to invite you back again over the next month, and then we'll do a post show, and we'll get Terry back on, and we will talk about this event. Thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for spreading such. I was going to say, because I know you, I was going to say thank you for spreading the lies, but you hadn't told no lies. He's not no liar. He didn't tell no lies.
I don't tell no lies. That's the one thing I can tell you. I don't tell no lies. Randy, I appreciate you having me on, and this is going to be a huge event. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being a part of it there with Tennessee Championship Wrestling at the Picture Perfect Event Center, Jackson, Tennessee, and September the 21st. That's going to be a huge night. Go scan that code, folks, and pick up your tickets now because there are a limited number of VIP platinum seats, and those are going to be gone. Randy, I have a feeling those will be gone possibly by tomorrow.
I agree with you. All 100% I agree with you. They'll go quick. Everybody get with it. Get with it right now for sure. Thank you, KC. Come back and
Thank
join
you,
us.
Randy.
Okay, you did fantastic.
Thank you. Y'all have a great
Now,
time.
remember, the Power Hour is about to start. We'll reset, and Adam Dunn is going to play the Power Pro Open, and we'll do a preview of.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Powa Howa.
Power Hour is about to start, and we will show the episode number 130, October 28, 2000. We'll start with the clips of the MCW invasion from the week before. Brandon Baxter, an announcement about Taz, then Power Pro Wrestling, a video where we invaded MCW. Spellbinder and Brickhouse Brown and Bill Dundee, a six-man tag against Slash, against Rob Harlem and Charlie Laird. Taz in the studio, a Power Pro four-corner match, Bulldog in action, Jerry Lawler and WWF's Kevin Kelly arrives. Taz does an interview and a attack, and then me and WWF representative Kevin Kelly will announce the policy between MCW and Power Pro Wrestling. It's show number 130, and we will watch it right now on the Power Hour. I'm blowed up. Adam's going to have to help me talk in the background as here comes the Power Hour.
Uh-oh. That's not going to go over big right there by itself.
I'm telling you, I'm nervous about this. I am nervous. Oh, look. What? Under the table, Brandon Baxter.
Oh, they got him. Look out, Waller's got him.
Uh-oh. Kate Crush has got him.
That's the prime example of what's wrong right now. That's what's wolfing.
They got slack.
That's what's wrong with Power Pro Wrestling. And that's why you guys provoked Jerry Lawler, and that's why he brought the entire roster of Memphis Championship Wrestling here.
Man, Kate Crush has got Brandon. He throws him in. Lawler's telling him, get them all in the ring. He must have 20 guys with him, Dave.
Corey,
What in the world? I've
been-
never seen anything like this. This is,
We have
man.
been invaded by the WWF.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Powa Howa.
How's that for our opening, Adam Dunn?
A great
of the
crowd
Power
here today
Hour
for
from
the Power
October
Hour
28,
last
2000.
We're
Hey!
glad you're with us today. Tell a friend it's going to be a big one coming up here.
It is. Talking about getting jiggy with it. We're going to get jiggy with it today on the Power Hour. We've got a big day today, Dave Brown.
Oh, we do indeed. I'm just looking at we got a four
That
corners
was
match
called
coming
an
up a little bit later on.
unanswered
Six-man
Bulldog
tag
Reigns.
team match today on
That's
the Power
right.
Hour as well.
Bulldog Reigns will be in action. We let the dogs out. He'll be
Hello,
around.
Billy Pierce.
boy.
Like you're looking forward to the event.
This is the last person I want to see. That invasion that you saw just a part of a moment ago, well, that was all set in motion by the action of this guy right here, Brandon Baxter, who caused all those problems. It's taken us 2 weeks to recover. We got it quiet again. So why don't you just head out and leave us alone?
Yeah, you know, I've heard, that's all I've heard
The
for the last few
Spellbinder
weeks is
will
Brandon
join
Baxter,
us
you're
tomorrow
the
night
instigator of all the problems.
for Talking
Power Pro
Memphis Wrestling.
You
Looking
think
forward to
that-
I
that.
agree.
Are you forgetting about a guy named Jerry Lawler?
These people agree with us.
Are you forgetting about Lawler, or do you just let him slide because he's your almighty king? You forget about that, is that right?
Well,
If that's the way it's going to be, that's fine. Just a second ago, you showed a piece of videotape. That piece of videotape showed just about the entire roster of MCW coming in here and jumping on 8 guys.
That's true.
8 guys.
I didn't agree with that either.
About 25 on 8. After that was over, I regrouped and I came and I stood just about here. I looked into that camera and I told Jerry Lawler, and I told Kevin Kelly, and I told Terry Golden that we would show up at their event later that night and show them how an invasion was done. Roll the videotape. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the Shelby County building, you know, MCW's big event in Memphis. And as you can see, I put a crew together and watch what we do. They thought they knew how to do an invasion. It didn't take 25 of us to go in there, no. It took about 6 guys. Look at this. Look at this. We have left them all in. We've left their Southern champion, K. Crush, land. We've left the guy who I thought was my friend, Tracy Smothers, land. Look at Lawler. Look at Lawler. That's what I think of him. He is garbage. I am stepping on the garbage that is Jerry Lawler.
MCW
I don't agree with that.
invaded us last week. We got guys down at the Shelby County building. We invaded them. As I'm directing traffic right there.
Infinitely better than MCW. And here, 30 guys to run off 6. 30 guys to run off 6.
Yeah, well, we're no doubt about it. Power Pro is outnumbered, and I do congratulate you in just a little way for putting together the coalition.
Dave, do you know what that looks like? Do you remember back to 1991? There were problems over the Persian Gulf. Remember that?
Loving the show. Hey,
right.
Dale.
And there was a guy by the name of General Stormin Norman Schwarzkopf, right?
Of course.
He put together all kinds of different countries. He formed the Allied Powers, right?
Yes.
They went over and they took care of business in the Persian Gulf.
In short order, yes,
well,
they did.
You might as
Dave
well
Channel says, Randy, you hopped over that
TV5
security
across the
fence like
Mid-South.
a Olympic
Call
gold
me
hurdler.
Stormin
Hey!
Brandon
He says,
Baxter.
I'm not
Stormin
athletic.
Brandon Baxter.
I'll say that.
Because I put the crew together.
Dave Channel
All
says
the
Brandon was
personalities
so
that
good
don't
on the
belong.
microphone.
I
And
put
he
the
is.
spell
He's
right.
fantastic.
Coco and Darren. And I put Brickhouse. They listened to everything I said because I'm the guy who controls what.
You did put the coalition together. You put it together for
Here
that
comes
one time.
the Spellbinder.
I said, and they got the job done right.
He'll be inducted
There you
in the
go.
Memphis
Here comes
Wrestling Hall of Fame
Spellbinder
in
and
Jackson,
Brickhouse
Tennessee
Brown.
on September the 21st.
You know, Dave, first of all, little man, get out of my way. Dave, I'm going to tell you something
That
right now.
Power
What
Pro
I
title
did
will be
that night, I did
at
for Power
Night
Pro
to Remember
Wrestling.
in
I did
Jackson.
for
You
the
can take
people in the
pictures with it,
studio.
people.
And I did it because I am the Power Pro heavyweight champion. As far as you deserve the beat, and you're lucky I don't finish it off. But I'm not going to let anyone, not Jerry Lawler, not whoever it is, come into the studio and disrespect
Kevin
Power Pro. What do you say to that, Brandon?
Fowler, going to order his ticket Thursday. You'll see us September the 21st. Where are you from, Kevin? Where are you coming from?
And knock somebody upside their nappy head. And any opportunity I get to do that with them other guys, I'm going to take it.
I want everybody, this show will be up on Facebook immediately in the
All right,
archives.
guys,
On
so
YouTube, it might take in the
Just one
morning before it processes,
yourself.
but I'll get it up
As far
there.
as
You
we're
guys
concerned,
see on my social
I'm not your
media
friend now,
the link I
and I'm never
share.
going to be your friend.
All the wrestling fans you
Well,
know,
Stormin Brandon,
send them.
coalition
The
is
first
weak.
hour of this show is just fantastic.
Yeah, boy,
Power
that
Pro
remains the
Wrestling, Dave asked how long was Spellbinder here. He
Jerry Lawler likes to come out here, and
debuted
Jerry
in
Lawler likes to
USWA
play
in
Mr. Big Show.
1993.
He
He
likes to
was
say
the
that he's a
first match of
WWF
Power Pro
superstar,
Wrestling
and he
in
likes to talk
98,
about
the
his
last match of Power
WWF
Pro
buddies.
Wrestling in
Well, you know what? There are
2001.
just as many, if
Kevin,
not more
originally
guys
from
up
Kenner,
in WWF
Missouri,
that
he
hate his
stays
guts.
now in
And I've got a
McKinsey,
guy
Tennessee.
right here in this studio today, and he'll be out here in just a little bit. He hates Jerry Lawler every bit as much as I do. And he's in a match tonight with Jerry Lawler over in Jonesboro at the Convocation Center. They're calling it the Final Confrontation. I am going to bring out WWF superstar Taz right here today.
I don't believe that. I'm not sure about that.
I've got Taz here, and Jerry Lawler.
Brandon
if you think about
Baxter
showing up,
saying
he'll
Taz
choke
will
you
be
out
in the
I
house.
don't believe that. Let's take a break. I do not believe. Yeah, okay, he's going to be in Jonesboro, but I doubt Baxter's got him here today. We'll find out as we go along, I guess, what Baxter's got up his sleeve. We'll be back in just a moment, but first, take a look at this.
Don't even think about channel surfing right now, because when we come back, it's going to be a 6-man tag Us and where's Coco? Where is he?
Be here. Don't worry.
He better be here, because staring across the ring is going to be Bill Dundee. I hate his guts. The Spellbinder, he stole my belt. And Brickhouse Brown, you stole that motorcycle from me last week. So it's going to be on. It's going to be on. Somebody is going to get hurt. Ain't that right?
That's right. I don't forget nothing. I'm like an elephant. I got a memory like a cat. Brickhouse Brown, you snot-nosed punk, I'm going to get you. And Spellbinder, 1998, 2 years ago, I haven't forgotten. I'm coming at you.
Good interview, good start of the Power Hour. Enjoying that right now as we go back. First hour of the show, we enjoyed bringing you the interview with KC Gold. As there's many more talent to be added, much more will be added to this thing. It will be a great event. You can go to that QR code and go right to the tickets, and we can certainly go to the comments section, and so many people are commenting it gets hid. You can scroll up, or I just let it out right now as the Power Hour is on the air. And if Adam's able to audio join us, Adam, so far, great excitement of the Power Hour. Power Hour coming up, and it is a big show, and I think you will be excited to see it for sure. Get a lot of comments from people, not only about the night to remember coming up. Certainly, we're getting comments about that, a lot of comments. That's on everybody's mind, but I think everybody is enjoying big time watching this program today, going back to October 28th of the year 2000 for Power Pro Wrestling Edition 130. Man, this has been a great show of Power Pro Wrestling, and when it's ready to go, we will join the show as it continues in progress. Dave Channel says, saw Wolfie on the podcast last week. He looks great, told some awesome stories. I can imagine the real awesome stories. Even, I guarantee you, it's not allowed on YouTube or any other channel. He has some stories. I do too. All of us do, being on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. And Power Pro Wrestling, as we're seeing, and I think it's neat to watch in the corner of the screen, the great commercials that we do play. It is just very, very good stuff. Absolutely. Very, very good stuff. Night to Remember coming up in September the 21st. Power Pro Wrestling, KW Wrestling, tribute to Classic Memphis Wrestling, CWA Wrestling, USWA Wrestling. It'll be a night to remember in Jackson, Tennessee. All you have to say is Lawler and Dundee will be there. Spellbinder to be there.
Hey, Brick, later on today, we got a three-man
And rolling
tag
into
on.
Memphis, Handsome Jimmy Bangin to be there. Rich and Gilbert and so many more.
Today's your unlucky day. I got problems at home with my wife, and I ain't got nobody to take it out on, so I guess I'm looking at you later on in the...
I've known you 20 years, and that's no problem to you. You'll fix it. But I'm going to tell you something, Slash, my man. I'm going for that other item about 10, no, maybe a half hour from now. You're going to be blind, boy, and that's a promise.
I'm going to take it out on somebody.
Come on, man. It's all right.
In the ring right now, the referee awaits. We've got a six-man tag team match coming up right here. Here comes Slash, Rob Harlow, and Charlie Laird. Oh, hey, come on, do it. What is that about? Gone nuts? I think he's been nuts, maybe. Goofy Slash running over here and threatening us at the desk. Their opponent's going to be headed this way. You saw him just a moment ago discussing the situation. Here they come. They hit the ring, ready to go. The bell. We'll go ahead and ring it, and the referee immediately has a tough job.
Yeah, he does. You got them all in the ring there at the same time, Dave. Breakhouse Brown, Bill Superstar Dundee, the Spellbinder all on one side.
Slash just flipped over the top rope there by Spellbinder. He wasn't thrown over, he just flipped. Charlie Laird's out of the ring. And Rob Harlem is out of the ring. Uh-oh, Slash from behind attacks Brickhouse Brown. Bad blood between these two guys from the finals of that Victory motorcycle tournament.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Big back chop, and down goes Slash, followed by drop kick. Drop kick again, and down he goes. And the Brickster is looking good until Rob Harlem jumps in it. From behind, he clobbers him and stops him there, kills his enthusiasm immediately. Big Rob Harlem with the right hand, and down.
And Rob Harlem is just huge, and he can really move in the ring, too. It's very impressive.
I'm telling you. Well, what a mess that's going on now with this Power Pro Wrestling MCW situation. And to make things worse, how about Brandon Baxter? He says he's claiming that today he's going to head Taz right here on the Power Hour today. And we don't need any trouble. I don't even know if I believe that.
I'm not sure I do. I'm almost certain I don't believe that. I mean, it's Brandon Baxter, for heaven's sake. Look at all the things he's said and done in recent weeks. Why should we believe him?
Say that again.
Down off the ropes, Charlie Laird. That was quite a move by Charlie Laird. He goes to work on Brickhouse Brown.
Whips him in across the way, goes the Brickster. Charlie Laird comes in and peels him out of the corner, rolls him down, hooks the leg, and Dundee breaks the cover. The superstar right in there on time, and it saves Brickhouse from the 3 count. He got a quick 2 on him there, Dave.
You know, Charlie Laird's looked a little better the last couple of weeks after actually making a fool of himself with Coco Beware, General Ware for so long. There's a cover by Slash. Only a 2 count. Bill Dundee there to help out.
I understand that we've just received a videotape interview from WWF champion Kurt Angle. That's going to be coming up later on.
Oh, my goodness.
He's got a message to send to Randy Hells, they tell him.
Ooh. A message for Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he became WWF champion earlier this week. Former Power Pro wrestler Kurt Angle, former Olympic champion. Now at the top of the WWF.
Sure is. Came right through the ranks right here at Power Pro. Look at this, 2 count. And Spellbinder in to break it up. Wasn't long ago that he was right here.
Walter James is in the house. Thomas Watson from Blitzville. Brickhouse Brown. I'm Randy Hill. Adam Dunn
in the studio on Saturdays.
Sure was. Look at this. Right
is producing this show. Tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling, Pat Drummond, Michael St. John, Chris Ellis, and the Spellbinder will all join me. It's tomorrow night, Talking Memphis Wrestling, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Spellbinder, easy for me to say, my friend Del Rio's in the house.
Instead of being in a corner. Oh, this Slash, he's something else. He's weird.
Check out RandyHillsMemphisWrestling.com, a link for you to buy tickets for this. Everybody, get everything you can. Get all the wrestling fans around Jackson to be a part of this great event.
6-man tag team match. Brickhouse Brown's been in there a long time. His partner is Spellbinder and Bill Dundee across the way.
Yeah. Dundee looking on, and Slash has got Brickhouse. The Spellbinder's over in the corner looking on. Look at that little airplane spin. Whoa, and he drops the Brickster down. Goes for a pin, and there's Dundee again to save the day. 2 count is all he gets.
Oh, Slash came after Dundee and nailed him in the back going out of there.
He nailed Dundee.
He may pay for that. He and Dundee have hated each other for years.
They sure have.
Going back to PG-13 days when Slash was partners with Bill's son, Jamie. And
I'm telling you, the
animosity is carried over.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. The fans are right into this one, a 6-man tag team action. Got a studio packed today of wrestling fans. Thank you for joining us at home. There's a 1 count. And Rob Harlem gets up and runs right into the Spellbinder. And now, there they are fighting it out. Spell acts for the tag. Dundee gets in. Now we got a ring full. Everybody's in there, Dave.
We got them all going. Poor referee. No way he can keep this straight with all of them flying all across the ring. He's trying to get him out of there. I saw him tell Spellbinder, come on, too many gay people in the ring. Out of the ring now. Brickhouse Brown has got Slash down here on the floor right in front of the desk.
Referee William Gibson trying to keep up with all of this action and can barely stay on top of it. As the set done, Splash, 3 count, he got it! 1, 2, 3.
The Spellbinder. Many time Power Pro heavyweight champion. Look, this guy looks like $1 million. The great legendary superstar Bill Dundee and the late and great Brickhouse Brown. This is what Power Pro Wrestling was. This is what we did. The Spellbinder, Bill Dundee, Brickhouse Brown was a part of it. We'll be hearing from Jerry the King Lawler. We will see Taz later on. The MCW talent, the WWE Developmental Project Part 2. We're rolling into the next several weeks. We'll be fired up. It will be exciting. Just like Spellbinder joins us, and we show some rare Spellbinder video tomorrow. Spellbinder turning in, or his name Del Rio's turning into the Spellbinder. Tomorrow we'll show that video on Talking Memphis Wrestling. Also, he was in a match with the man that would end up his best friend to this person's death, Brian Christopher Lawler and the Spellbinder. We will see that match tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling. I pride myself in booking Power Pro Wrestling. I pride myself on what we're seeing right now. I think, sure, the production wasn't 50,000 people, but in my mind, this is classic Memphis wrestling with a new twist. This is wrestling done the right way. There's wrestling promotions around locally, more power to them. The wrestling done the right way. Memphis Classic Wrestling with a new twist. They ain't no trying to copy WCW or WWE or ECW or any of that. This is just keeping Memphis wrestling tradition and philosophy alive with new talent sprinkled in with a bunch of the talent, the newer talent, and it was a great mix. Power Pro Wrestling, great, and I can't wait to September the 21st as you will see the Spellbinder live tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling. Send him the link. Want him to come on about 6:45 before we go live. That way we can make sure everything is ready to go. Walter James and Thomas and everybody else watching this show today. I'm so fired up. I've seen, I've yelled, I've done heartfelt stuff. But I'm so excited, I'm so fired up. Lately, in these master tapes, they have the commercials on them. And it's not easy when I have 2 minutes, and I can't get Adam to talk to me. So help me out. We go back to the show and I can rest.
And hey, we got some special guests next week on the Power Hour. We'll be telling you fans more about it coming up a little later on. Stay with us for more insight on that.
Look who's back. Oh, we've heard enough. All right, Baxter. All right, here's the deal. Hey, all right, we listened to you last time. You ran us long. You kept going on and on. You promised you were going to have Taz here. You don't have Taz here, so let's keep the show going.
So are you trying to say you don't trust me and you wouldn't believe anything I said?
Pretty much. That's pretty much it.
Dave Brown, I'm about to prove you a fool for the first time probably on TV5. Let me bring out here the man that I promised you I would bring. I spared no expense to bring him here today. He is a World Wrestling Federation superstar. He is the co-host of Sunday Night Heat. He is the human suplex machine. This is Taz!
All right, well, there's a limo. My goodness. It is Taz.
He's here. Can you believe that?
He's headed for the studio right
for the
here.
first time in his life. He's
Yeah,
had
well,
it here.
for once, it looks like you're telling the truth, Brandon Baxter.
Oh, boy.
Here
This doesn't
it
look-
is.
this
He's
doesn't
here.
look good, Dave.
It is Taz. It's Taz, all right. Yeah, well, okay, you told the truth this time. I got to admit it. Taz is here.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know you. I don't need to know you, and you don't need to know me. I'm here for one reason, and it ain't because of you. It's because of Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry Lawler. I'm here for you. I'm here to take you out. I'm here because you have been running roughshod through this territory for too long. I choked you out at SummerSlam, and now, on my day off, I gotta waste time and come to Memphis, Tennessee. You're not getting the mic, so just sit there and shut up. I am a WWF superstar. My watch costs more than everybody in this place makes in a year. I got a limo outside that's running low on gas. The bottom line is, Jerry Lawler, I ain't waiting for Arkansas. I ain't waiting for tonight. I don't care. Tonight, right now, actually, right this second. Lawler, I want you here now so I could choke you out in this studio.
Well, Jerry Lawler's not here right now, but wait. Say that again. He's on the phone. Jerry Lawler is on the phone. Can we patch him through? Can we put it on the air? We cannot? Cannot? Okay, we don't have time to set it up. Well, I tell you what, Jerry, can you hear me? Okay, I'll relay. All right. Jerry says he's at home watching the show. We're on live. He only lives about 10 or 12 minutes from here. He's going to get in the car. He's going to come right down here, and he accepts your challenge. He'll meet you right here. He said you don't have to wait for Jonesboro. I'll be right here.
Whoa. Hold on, listen. So right now it's 11:25. I got an appearance at 12 noon, so I really got to get going. So anyway, you tell Lawler I got to split, so take care.
Oh, okay. Not going to hang around now when you know he's coming this way, huh? Taz headed out after issuing a challenge to Lawler, and now all of a sudden he's got a phone call to make. What do you say, an autograph session? He has to be.
Says limo's low on gas and all of that stuff.
Well, I don't know, Brandon, and yeah, Lawler says he's on the way, but Taz says he doesn't know you either there, Brandon.
I understand. Will you be quiet so I can talk, please? I understand that today in my town, Jonesboro, Arkansas, that Jerry Lawler and the rest of the MCW and WWF wrestlers are going to be playing celebrity softball, right? At the Southside Softball Complex.
Okay.
It benefits the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The problem is that these radio stations that are plugging it should realize that Brandon Baxter is the real superstar from the city of Jonesboro, and I kind of take offense to the fact that I wasn't invited there to play because I'm the biggest celebrity to ever be in Jonesboro, Arkansas. So let me tell you this, Jerry Lawler and all your MCW buddies. I'm going to try to get a hold of Taz, and I'm going to try to straighten this out.
Yeah, right.
And if I'm able to get there in time, I just might show up, and we may not even make it to the Convocation Center tonight if I can get a hold of Taz and get everything straight. Southside Softball Park, I just might be there.
Well, if you find Taz, tell him to come on back, because Lawler said he is on the way. We'll be back with more on the Power Hour right after this.
Wow, this is exciting. It takes me back. Man, this is 2024. This was in 2000. This has been a long time ago. This was in October the 28th of 2000. This is just an amazing Power Pro Wrestling show. We usually start the show at 7, which we did. We usually get right into the Power Hour. But this time, we had a special guest, KC Gold of Tennessee Championship Wrestling and the host promoter of the big event. And it will take place on September the 21st in Jackson, Tennessee. The Picture Perfect Event Center on Highland Drive. You will see at 3:30 the meet and greet, and at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, the Jerry Lawler Bill Dundee Rivalry of a Lifetime tribute. You will also see the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame 2024 class of the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. That will be there. You will see the Rock and Roll Express in the house in Jackson. Handsome Jimmy Valiant rolls into Memphis. The Spellbinder, Harry Del Rios, a member of the Memphis Hall of Fame. The Great Dirty White Boy, also teamed with Lynn Denton as the White Boys and also as the Grapplers, great wrestler. He'll be there in Jackson. So will be one of the legendary trainers of Memphis Wrestling, a Nightmare Danny Davis in the house. Sir Mo of Men on a Mission, a great team with Mabel. He will be there. You will see JCI, Sir Whoopi D, PG-13 in the Hall of Fame, and they'll be in Jackson. The great legendary voice of the Kamala debut video, the Hulk Hogan video, Michael St. John. You will also see another great trainer, Tom Pritchard, will be in Jackson, Tennessee. And from Kick-Ass Wrestling and Memphis Championship Wrestling, a great wrestler turned promoter, innovator, and a great wrestler, Terry Golden, a member of the Hall of Fame. Can't wait for that as we go back to the show.
Hello, Brian. Welcome to Power Pro Wrestling.
Thank you, Corey.
Yes, sir. Brian is one of the managers out at Liberty Chrysler Jeep Dodge Chevrolet, and this afternoon, 1 o'clock bell time, there's going to be live wrestling on the parking lot of
Corpus
Liberty
Porter
said
he just bought a car from the Spellbinder.
This afternoon, 1 o'clock, following the Power Hour, there'll be free Little Caesars pizza, free Malcolm movie passes, free sodas. You got free Power
Corpus
Hour
Porter,
tickets.
we appreciate you doing business with the Spellbinder.
That's right. The West Memphis Police Department's going to be there this afternoon. They're barbecuing for everyone.
Text me right now and tell me
where
he's located.
Tickets for Harry Power
and if you're in the need of a car, they'll hook you up.
Got a big acquisition sale.
Honest as the day is long.
Today
Adam, I sent you an email.
$49 down, delivers any car on the lot, approved credit.
Talking about car salesmen,
Let's go from there. Very good.
Right now.
We're looking forward to it this afternoon. Thank you. Thanks for being here with us. We'll see you. Yes, sir. I'll be out there also. We'll be doing a little ring announcing. 1 o'clock this afternoon out at Liberty in West Memphis. It's right across the bridge in West Memphis, across from Southland Greyhound Park. See you out there at 1 o'clock. Over to you, Dave Brown.
All right. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Brian. Hey, and thank you, Brandon Knable, celebrating his 8th birthday right here with us on the Power Hour today. Hey, we'd love to have birthday parties, any kind of group, Boy Scout groups, you name it. Come on down and join us for the Power Hour. You will see folks like Blade Boudreaux standing in the ring right now. Blade has arrived. And we're waiting for everybody else. Here comes Derek King, Mr. Personalities.
Mr. Personalities, how about folks like Taz showing up today, huh?
Oh, man, surprised me.
Believe that,
I absolutely thought Baxter was lying.
I did too. Well, he always lies.
But it turns out he just found out he was he might be headed this way because Taz said he never heard of Brandon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All the Alan Steele shows up, and we await the 4th man for this Four Corners match. And he's here today. He's a weirdo, but he's part of this deal.
He is strange.
Talking about Khan. There he is.
He's got that Power Pro television title. That's what he has in his hand right there. That's the belt. He's known for the Oriental Spike, which Lieutenant Eddie Adamson was successful in getting banned temporarily. But then the ban was lifted. So it's legal again in Power Pro. I don't think it should be, but it is.
Yeah.
And Khan has been able to retain that Power Pro belt. Four corners. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. It's all that Alan Steele starting against Mr. Personalities, Derek King.
How about the King and Jerry Lawler saying he's on his way, and he's looking to get his hands on Mr. Taz here on the Power Hour today. That's still to come. Lawler says he's en route.
Well,
here to the studios here in just any moment.
After that attack on SummerSlam,
oh yeah,
no wonder that he is headed this way.
Yeah, Baxter left.
They got a match scheduled tonight over in Jonesboro, but Taz said he didn't want to wait, but all of a sudden he said he had to
take off. Yeah, his limo's low on gas. He's got a personal appearance at 12 noon, and just all kind of stuff. I guess his baby needs a new pair of shoes, whatever he can think of.
Any excuse. Yeah.
Derek King leaps over, comes back, goes for the super kick, can't catch him. Allen walks right into it.
Pardon me, he bought that beautiful car from the Spellbinder at Memphis Car Smart. Memphis Car Smart on Covenant Way.
Look at that. Whoa, great move by
in Germantown, Tennessee. I think that's probably officially it's in Covenant Way. I think it's in Germantown. Corpus, if you can let us know that.
Here comes Blade Boudreaux. I mentioned
Certainly,
earlier that we're going to have
folks,
some
you
special
can
guests here at the
scan
Power
that
Hour
QR
next
code
weekend. I'm telling you, it is
and
going to
purchase
be
your
exciting.
tickets
Troy
for a night to
Sawyer,
remember.
who's the head of
And in the
A&R
comment
Records, will
section
be
on
in the
your social
house
media,
next
that
week on the
link
Power Hour.
to go
He's
to
gonna
there
look at that move from Blade
is out
Boudreaux.
there now.
He's got a pin.
Covenant Way is
He's going to bring DJ Squeaky with
is
him
in
next
Memphis,
week. Also Al Capone,
off of
Kingpin,
Covenant Pike.
Skinny
So that's
Pimp,
where that is.
8-Ball. They're all going to be right here next Saturday on the Power Hour. Tell your friends, we're looking forward to all of them joining us. I'm telling you, this is the place to be each and every Saturday morning.
And we're back at our regular time for the
11 o'clock.
Future, 11 o'clock. Be sure to tell all your friends, hey, wrestling is here. It's back. It's bigger, better than ever, and you got people like Taz showing up.
Yeah, Taz showing up.
And you said we've got an interview that's been sent in from Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, yeah. Oh, look at this. Referee has just disqualified Derek King for throwing Blade over the top rope. He says you DQ, Derek.
That was Blade's momentum took him over the top rope. I didn't throw him.
Not sure about that.
I don't know what's gotten into Derek King anyway.
I don't know.
Here lately. I don't know what's up with him and his new attitude.
Blade trying to get back in the ring. Khan trying to help him in by the hair.
This is the October 28th edition of Power Pro Wrestling.
Khan gets back up.
Episode number 130.
Sunset flip down and all
have
Derek King's holding him.
14 more Power Pro shows left in the whole series.
He was holding on, and Khan was holding the rope. And now Blade goes after Derek King.
Him, yeah.
KC Gold
Whoa, man.
for joining us
Blade, I
today
understand being upset, but let's get him apart.
on the Power Hour. As we have all kinds of crazy stuff going now on the Power
pulls them
Hour.
apart from each other. Oh, here comes all that. He rolls in behind Derek. He nails him.
Well, I wonder if Derek has now seen the error of his ways, because both of these guys going at him, both Blade and all that Alan Steele. It's Khan going against all that Alan Steele, toe-to-toe, right in the middle of the ring.
Whoa, big right hand from all that. He nails him, and down goes Khan. All that rolls in after he get him, leaps over, comes back. Derek King stops him, he pulls the boot and holds him out.
Yeah, he tried to trip him. Uh-oh, he's around behind, holding him, look out, all that ducks out of the way, and Derek King gets nailed by Khan. Alan Steele around behind, rolls up, Khan, 1, 2, no, can't hold it.
Whoa, man, what in the world? Hey, Derek, come on, for crying out loud. That's all that stuff about. He just busted him with that chair.
Oriental Spike.
That's the Oriental Spike, as Alan Steele got nailed with that chair, man. He busted with that thing, and he found himself staggering back into that Oriental Spike. And Khan is your winner of this Four Corners match. What a match.
Oh, man, he has a hand raised, but he did it with great help from Derek King. Derek King, who's been a problem the last couple of times we've seen him, and he certainly was today. Come on, get him off of there. Here comes Blade back in to help out. And finally, Khan gets out of the ring. We got a match, Bulldog Reigns. Who let the dog out? We're going to let him turn loose here in just a moment.
And the King is on his way, he says.
We'll be back with more of the Power Hour. Don't leave.
It's the Power Hour. We'll do this in a couple of spots, but this has been a lot of fun here on the Power Hour. We have Mr. Porter and we have Thomas and we have a bunch of people watching the show today, and we appreciate it very much. Hope you enjoyed KC Gold being here, and obviously you can go to Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame.com. You can also go to Randy Hill's Memphis Wrestling.com, my Facebook page, my X page, my Twitter, all over the place, and you will find information. And I know that I'm really hyping up, and I'm talking about for sure this great event. The reason I am trying to instill a sense of urgency into you folks is that, especially the premium tickets, I think they'll go quick. And so I think you will need to get with it and get to it as quick as you absolutely can. This great event as the Memphis Wrestling Official Hall of Fame ceremony. It'll take place at a night to remember on September the 21st. The VIP meet and greet will happen at 3:30 to 6. The ceremony, the Jerry Lawler Bill Dundee tribute, it will take place then at 7 o'clock. We want to thank all our sponsors. Of course, Pro Shingle, New Roofs and Repairs. Of course, the King of Beer, Budweiser. Thank them for being a sponsor. The great group in Jackson, Thomas Media, WBBJ Channel 7, the ABC affiliate, a great place, a fun place, the Slide and Ride Rodeo there in Jackson, Fortune Financial, one of our sponsors, Bourbon and Barley, a sponsor, News Talk 96.5 FM, newstalk965.com, and the law officer Marcus A. Lippum, attorney of law, the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame ceremony, the night to remember on the 21st. Back to the Power.
Heavy hitter. I'm Corey B. Trunch.
The Trap Man is a heavy hitter.
I thought it was back on. It wasn't back on, so I'll pick right back up with this. Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, and you can get your tickets right now at Thomas Lemon got his platinum tickets, and he will see us September the 21st. So several members of Team Hales has bought the tickets already, excited about it. The best value includes everything, no wait in the VIP line. That's exciting. It's limited number. There's just 75 of those $75 tickets. You need to get those. Here's Bulldog Reigns. We hope to see him in Jackson.
Bulldog out. Here's Bulldog Reigns and Jet Logan tangling out. In the middle of the ring on the Power Hour. In case you're just joining us, we've had Taz, World Wrestling Federation superstar, to show up. Yeah. We've had a tape that's been delivered here to TV5 today from World Wrestling Federation champion Kurt Angle. We'll be hearing from Kurt Angle a little later on in the Power Hour. He says he's got a special message for the Power Pro President Randy Hill.
Yeah, Kurt, of course, was here less than a year ago. He's an alumnus of Power Pro Wrestling, and we are glad he's successful as a champion in the WWF.
And, of course, Taz, with his comments that he's made toward the King, he's got the King that's now en route now to the studios as well. So what a day that's unfolded already. We're just halfway through.
Of course, when Lawler gets here, he's going to find Taz gone, because Taz said he had to leave in a hurry.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But he found out Lawler was headed this way.
Referee confirms there's only two from Jet Logan. And Logan with a right hand. Look at this. Drop kick as he gets off his feet, and Bulldog Reigns is down on the mat. Logan picks him up, backs him into the ropes, whips him in, comes back, ducks the clothesline again, twice now, and big shoulder from Bulldog Reigns, a pin, and could this do it? 2 count. And Logan just barely gets his shoulder up.
I thought he had him. Bulldog going against Jet Logan here. Another fine match on the Power Hour today. It's been a lot of action. Even some of the interviews have kind of gotten a little bit wild.
Oh, it's been weird, I'm telling you.
Taz had me scared out there, let me tell you.
It had me scared, too. I was sitting way over here, about 10 feet from him. Look at this. 2 count, and Logan finally gets the shoulder. You know, I mentioned earlier, Dave, about some of the reps.
All right, here we go. Wasn't expecting that at all. As I see now, Adam was showing some, giving me cues, and I was on my phone and didn't see it. He'll keep that graphic up as I will be going and tell you that it's not over. Jerry Lawler was on his way to the TV station, and I'm expecting problems now. Power Pro Show number 130 continues.
Right here with Kevin Kelly.
Here he is. Got Kevin Kelly with him, Dave.
It's the King. And Kevin, hey, Logan. Hey, I gotta tell you guys that I know you didn't hear it probably because you'd already hung up. But when I told Taz that you were on the way,
That's great. We appreciate it very much.
He had to be at an autograph session, and he packed it out of here.
Yes, this is well. Good. Why is that good? Jerry, we don't need to do this now. We got a huge night tonight. Jonesboro, Shawn Michaels is going to be there. Raven's going to be there. You and Taz, final confrontation. Don't stoop down to his level. You'll get your hands on him tonight at the ASU Convocation Center. You'll take care of things tonight. Don't do this now. Don't do it.
Let me just say, this would have been a great opportunity. Taz comes out here on television, on Channel 5, running his mouth about me. It would have been a great opportunity to have the final confrontation right here in this ring where hundreds of thousands of people could have seen it. That's what
Yeah, we would have liked that too.
I know, I agree, but the place is going to be packed tonight, Dave, and we don't want to do anything to jeopardize that matchup. Huge crowd on hand. Shawn Michaels going to be there. Raven against Kate Crush. King and Taz, final confrontation. We don't want anything to happen to that matchup.
Yeah, well, my problem is tonight over in Jonesboro, when I get in the ring with Raven, you know what's going to, when I get in the ring with Taz, you know that Raven is going to be right there. Well, you know that's going to happen. I know that's going to happen.
I know it is. There's a risk of that. I know you're going to have to be on guard. But tonight, it's going to be you against Taz. Think about what happened at SummerSlam. Think about what happened this past Thursday on SmackDown. I mean, come on.
All right, Baxter. All right, Jerry, he's been out here 2 or 3 times today running his mouth.
Look, Mr. King and Kevin Kelly, big WWF bigwigs, big World Wrestling Federation superstars. I would hate for Jerry Lawler to have to get in his car and waste his gas and waste his time and come to TV5 and do nothing. What I'm talking about is, why don't, since you're here, we make good on your time? You've been talking about me saying I'm too small, saying that I'm too skinny, and you've been knocking Derek King for being too small. Why don't we just climb up the ring, Derek and I, and wrestle you right here on TV, live today?
There goes one, huh?
We'll wipe the floor with you. We'll prove that we belong. Derek, come out. Come out here, Derek. What do you say?
Oh, I'll tell you what, just so that...
Here comes Derek.
Okay, just so that this isn't a wasted trip, you're right. I'm on my way already to Jonesboro because we got a celebrity softball game over there at 2 o'clock. But I'll tell you what, I will take a couple of minutes. It shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. And I will take care of the 2 jerks that are the primary reason that I left Power Pro to begin with.
Okay, well, good point. Gotta hang on to the jewelry there.
Don't make me hold it. Don't lose that. All right,
Kevin said it's a bad idea. I'm not sure, but what you're right. Come on over to the desk, Kevin.
Well,
all right, Jerry.
Again, what I'm asking for, yeah. Handicap matches, Derek King and Brandon Baxter versus Jerry the King Lawler.
This is great stuff. Brandon Baxter, Derek King. Lawler avoiding nail on Derek King. Gunner on Brandon Baxter.
For Brandon, it looks like.
Yeah, look at Lawler.
Lawler's pent up a lot of emotion. He wants to get his hands on Taz tonight at the ASU Convocation.
Hey, look out, Jerry. Look out. good setup, Kevin. I thought he was gone.
Baxter.
Come on. Let's get some help out here for Lawler. He's got the transmission on Lawler. This is not good.
And Derek King and Brandon Baxter standing there celebrating. So the whole thing where Taz claimed...
A setup. Can you believe that?
He claimed he never knew Baxter, and he was lying too. This whole thing was set up by Taz and by Baxter to attack Lawler right here on the Power Hour.
Man, I can't believe that.
You see now, right now, I'm ready to head to Jonesboro because the King became just another victim to the one-man crime spree known as Taz. Look at him, laying, choked out, dead, useless. King, you're dead. Jonesboro, be there.
Yeah, you think it's real funny, huh?
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Okay.
You want to smart off to me. You don't know me, but you smart off to me.
Man, how about this? Taz on Power Pro Wrestling. Taz made a huge impact in that situation. WWF announcer and in talent relations, Kevin Kelly was in the house, and that was very, very interesting. And we have one other thing that happened as we concluded Power Pro Wrestling, and we'll watch that and come back and recap and close this show after we see this on.
Back on the Power Hour, we finally got the King up and got some help for Lawler. Big night tonight over in Jonesboro, but right now, speaking of Jonesboro, for the first time in 3 months, I'm here with the founder, owner, and president of Power Pro, Mr. Randy Hales.
On purpose, I've been behind the scenes lately, Corey, but I wanted to come out here today. A lot to talk about, but first of all, I understand the WWF Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle has something to say to the founder, owner, and president of Power Pro Wrestling. I'd like to see what that is. So everybody listen.
Frank, I don't remember the results of that card. I really don't.
Randy Hales, this is your Olympic hero,
I get
Kurt
not
Angle.
there, people. Adam just had to show this.
I worked for you less than 1 year ago. Now, I'm on top of the World Wrestling Federation, their champion and your champion. You used me as an opening card, if I can say that. And now, I am main event, and the best federation in the whole entire world. And that, my friend, is true, and I know that you are very sorry, and that is true as well.
Well, there he is, Randy, the World Wrestling Federation champion, just recently crowned Kurt Angle. That tape was delivered earlier today here to the television station.
You know, the only way I can respond to that by saying it looks like Kurt Angle's been brainwashed by somebody. He comes out, and that's the same gripe Lawler made a couple of weeks ago. But the truth of the matter is, the fact is a lot different than they're saying. As you remember, when Kurt Angle was here, he was undefeated for 3 months. He won the Power Pro Heavyweight Championship. If you watch the opening theme of this show, he's still on it with the Power Pro title. He was on consistent series of main events all over the Power Pro area, so that's just not true. Kurt Angle was in a featured situation. He comes out crying now, and he's brainwashed. It's just ridiculous. It's the whole thing of what's going on here that started when Jerry Lawler, and, you know, the truth of the fact is that you have to admit, Corey, the reason Jerry Lawler is back here is you and Dave Brown thought it would be good for the television show, right? And I agreed.
That's true.
I agreed. I brought him out here in that first week. You weren't here, Dave. You were out of the country.
Yeah.
And he swerved us by coming out here and knocking this company that you know 24 hours a day I work my butt off, Corey.
Yeah, that's true.
And these people have supported us big time for these years, and I take that very insulting because I'm proud of this company. Are you?
Oh, yeah.
So this is out of control because I've seen promotional wars in the past. I've seen a lot of them. Sometimes it ends up with people going to somebody's house with a baseball bat or a gun or whatever. It's got out of control in the past.
This is about getting out of control.
And we got to stop it, and we got to stop it now. I don't think people know this, but Kevin Kelly is the representative from the WWF that's in charge of Memphis Championship Wrestling. He's here now, and I'd like for him to come out here right now.
Well, he's definitely here because he was with Jerry earlier. So, Kevin Kelly, if you're back in the back watching the monitor, we can get you out of here.
We got to get this stopped and got this over.
Here he is, Mr. Kevin Kelly. Kevin?
Well, I'll just take a moment to, we're tended to the King in the back, getting choked out by Taz. I want to thank your guys, Brandon Baxter and Derek King, that other goofball, for doing a number on the King. What's that story with that? Why don't you...
It was your guy. It was your guy.
Why don't you try to get a control on some of the men that you call athletes, the floundering owner and president of Power Pro Wrestling? Oh, here we go.
Oh, come on, Randy. Keep your cool.
Let me just make this real clear. Let me make this clear. Because, Kevin, it doesn't need to be like this. The fact is, Waller did it, you did it, everybody did it, not Power Pro Wrestling. The truth of the matter is, I think MCW sucks. You said it was a one-horse war, a one-sided war. That's right, until you people came to this television station. So you people invaded us. Nobody in Memphis knew who the hell you were. So you got on my TV, and Corey's TV, and Dave's TV, and these people's TV, and we gave you the credibility. But let me say this. This is a bunch of bull. This is crazy. I don't want people getting thrown in jail and that sort of thing. And this is what I'm going to say. I will do this. You think MCW is better than Power Pro, right? Tell the people.
I'll ask the people. What do you think?
It's good. I understand that. But listen, there's TV and there's everybody. There's a split crew. But let me tell you this. This is what we'll do. Let me have your attention where I can make this happen.
Folks, if we can, just a moment.
We have 2 minutes left in this show, and I want to say this. The heck with this mess. This is what I'll do. I'll open challenge. Instead of coming in through the parking lot, instead of us getting a pickup truck and going down to Shelby County, what we'll do, we'll make this official. Open challenge from me, Randy Hales, to every one of you stinking MCW people. Next week, we'll let you in this building, and let's do it the right way in that ring if you have the guts.
Guys, I tell you.
Corey, Dave, I apologize. First of all, if it wasn't for the fact that this promotion was on life support, Corey and Dave would have never called the King. And that's your doing, my friend. You put this promotion in the bad spot. You had the microphone. Okay, hang on. You want an open door policy? Fine. The door swings both ways, Randy, as you well know. If you want Memphis Championship Wrestling here, great. Tell you what, we'll send the open invitation to all of Power Pro if they want to come down to Jonesboro tonight at the ASU Convocation Center. Randy, I think you know how to get to Jonesboro.
Why? You're in my town tonight, brother.
And we're going to tear it down. MCW owns Jonesboro.
All right, guys. Well, Randy, with all due respect, you know what? This is not the way to settle this. We're about out of time. How much time? We're about out of time on this program, and we're not going to get into control of these guys, David. But I tell you one thing, I don't know if they'll settle it even tonight in Jonesboro the way this thing is going.
I don't either. But be sure to join us next week, same time, for the Power Hour at 11 o'clock. See you then.
All right, man. What a show. Show number 130. We'll be with you tomorrow night. Talking Memphis Wrestling, come at you live. As live can be 7 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow. Next week on the Power Hour, Power Pro Wrestling. We'll show number 131. Show number 131 next Monday night. Clips of what happened with Taz we showed today. Then Lawler and the entire MCW roster came out. MCW Tag Team title match. The Dups against Rob Harlem and Slash. Mick Foley has a new announcement. We'll see Lawler. We'll see Brandon. We'll see Derek King. The Power Hour next week. Man, KC Gold was in the house today for the Power Hour as we did the on sale. So be sure to check out MemphisWrestlingHallOfFame.com, Randy Hales MemphisWrestling.com, my Facebook page, my Twitter X at RB Hales, all of it. And be sure to scan that QR code, man, because we have a lot coming your way. Wow. Longest Power Pro show ever. It was fun. Thanks to Adam Dunn for joining us to produce this show. He did an excellent job. Thank you so much to KC for being here. We'll see you in Jackson on September the 21st. Buy your tickets. Until next to tomorrow, as a matter of fact, as a spellbinder, we'll be here on Talking Memphis Wrestling, rounding third, headed to home. This is Randy Hills saying good night, everybody, and go Memphis Wrestling.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.